we're surviving Mars. Now, I just started uh, playing this in creative mode. I've played this game many times in non-creative mode. I like the challenge, but in creative mode, you do end up getting a lot more options, and therefore you can make a bigger and better base fairly quickly. And so my goal of this particular episode, I just came across this particular storyline. I believe it's fairly random the way that I got into it, but I figured it was worth making a video for. So let's start. This is the Metatron, the Advent. All stations red alert. Mission control. An enormous alien object has just materialized near our colony's perimeter. This thing is unbelievable. You have to see it for yourself. Our scanners cannot penetrate the outer shell of the megastructure. It didn't attempt to communicate either. It just floats there in the thin Martian air like a menacing presence of an unknown threat. The effect, an enormous alien megastructure has appeared above the colony. Maintain vigil and inform me immediately if the situation changes. All right, let's do that.
Research complete.
Okay, and there we go. There is the structure fully sitting on top of my base. We zoom out here, you can take a look. You can see that it's kind of centered on my base over here. Now, I have, just checking my screen here, making sure I'm good. So I have 610 electricity. I have lots of life support, same with water, lots of metal, lots of concrete, lots of food. So I'm doing pretty good. Got lots of money, which is great. Must be from all the sales of those Teslas and, you know, Starship satellite network. Thank you, Elon. And so here we are. We're on Mars, and this monolithic vehicle has just appeared over top of us. So we don't know what's going on, but we're about to find out because it's an adventure. All right. So I'm going to try to keep this video to about 30 minutes if I can. So there's going to be points of pause through here, but I will grab as much as I can as far as so as far as the storyline is concerned. So we have got the colonists here, as you can see. There's 106 of them, or 145 of them. And there's currently only 5 places left to live. You can see the drones are doing their thing, delivering their products through the tunnels. You can see that there's like walkways that,
Sector
you know,
scanned.
people walk through. There's one of the drones. Not an entrance, apparently. And of course, these are the starships here. And directly above these starships is this particular object. So we're going to try. So the original game plan of this colony was to work my way across here. So I managed to get a couple of water sources. My research, as you can see, the whole tree is available to me because of playing in creative mode, which makes it a lot easier. And yeah, see if we can get rid of some of these easy ones. So I don't know if we want to start terraforming just yet, but I'm leaving that column untouched. And I'm basically trying to get the rest of this challenge done. Okay, so this ship is empty. This ship is empty. Let's look at... All right, we got the planet Mars. So what are we going to do? Well, we could start capturing meteorites. We're going to need 5 engineers. We're going to do a breakthrough over here. So we'll send an expedition. I think Perseverance 2 is ready, so we'll send it. And let's do another one. Any crew? An expedition? 3. Alright. And we'll speed it up and well, they go. Hopefully they don't hit the monolith. But I'm sure he gets the right message, you know. Off we go. Okay. So let's take a look at the history. Enormous alien megastructure has appeared above the colony. We're at number 26. Just want to make sure I've got drones being built. Our very own SETI satellite has been delivered and launched into Martian orbit. It is now operational and will contribute towards the decades-old mission of finding signs of intelligent life elsewhere in the galaxy, which, by the way, we may have just found, because, like, we didn't make this thing, whatever it is. So, yeah. All right. We're getting there. So the voice of Metatron. All right, let's try this.
I need to talk to you, Commander. I think that something strange is going on with me. It's the monolith. I feel its alien thoughts inside of my head. It speaks to me. I just don't understand why, but it has chosen me to be its speaker.
At first I thought I was going crazy, but the medics tell me that nothing's wrong with me. Since the monolith appeared above us, I have been dreaming dreams that aren't mine. I see things that I cannot understand, and I feel that some strange truth is forming inside my head, and it urges me to tell it to the world. I'm afraid, but also excited, because I feel that this will be important. So as you can see, I'm going through a dust storm, and the rest of the base is up here. So I've got 2 bases here, and hopefully there's 2 more areas over here to get to. And so in total, I'll probably have about 6 bases by the time I get partway through. But right now I'm just working on this one. So an interesting thing came up on my breakthroughs. So far I've had Stirling generator cable faults, rapid sleep, resilient vegetation, hypersensitive photovoltaics, superconducting computer, extractor AI, and now Soylent Green. So bodies of dead colonists are converted to food. So Soylent Green is made out of people. They are making food out of people, and we know that. We are actually okay with that. So I don't know if I'd be okay with that, but who am I to complain? So as you can see, I'm still waiting for the dust storm to end. I have 2 batches of colonists coming in, plus a lot of electronics, thanks to my
Resources are low.
104 billion. This says 3 souls. Now everything is kind of down just because of the electric storm, so I've got about 8 hours to go. And it looks like 19 buildings need maintenance, which, yeah. You can see, if you look at the map here, it's kind of a dust storm down in the lower area, and the upper area is kind of open. But you can see the flashes of lightning just kind of everywhere. And yeah. So hopefully this will work itself out before this
Our
happens.
colonists are suffocating.
Oh no.
We only have a few hours to get them more oxygen before they run out.
All right. You got 1 hour till everything basically boots back up. And pew. Alright, see, everything boots back up. Alright. Let's get these things launched and landed.
Crop failure reported. New colonists have arrived.
If we prove worthy, we will be rewarded. But if we fail...
The times of challenge are upon us. We are chosen to represent all humans and face the trials of the monolith. If we prove worthy, we will be rewarded, but if we fail... So, Metatron, as the monolith desires to be called, was created to visit and test intelligent species all over the galaxy. It will put us through trials and will make us realize whether we are worthy to take our place amongst the star-faring species. The stars are cold and bitter, and many unknown opportunities and dangers await us there. We must prove that we can understand, that we can survive and thrive in any environment and situation. Metatron doesn't care if we want to be tested. It has simply come to announce the beginning of the trial so we can prepare. I'm afraid, Commander, but I'll give anything to make it through this. So our goal is you will be put through a series of trials. Metatron will create waves of anomalies which will test your ingenuity and resolve. Adapt and survive. So the effects are offerings of our anomalies and limited durations. When analyzed, they will reward you for your efforts.
Anomaly found.
All right. All right, so I think this is the first one here. So we'll send that thing to scan the anomaly. In the meantime, I need to build a passage.
Anomaly found. Anomaly analyzed. Breakthrough discovered.
What did we get? Bioroids. In the drone assembler, bioroids eat and can gain traits, but can't reproduce and never die from old age. Oh, great. So now we're going to be using dead colonists as food, and we're creating bioroids. Yay. I love this game. So as you can see, I've got the second base down here, and I'm working on the third one over here now.
We've got bad news. The RC Explorer investigating the anomaly accidentally released a pocket of high-pressure gas.
The carbon dioxide erupted, damaging the rover and lifting tons of fine dust into the atmosphere, forming a dust devil. The red planet reminds us how dangerous an alien world can be. So expect fierce dust devils to form at the anomalous location. So where is that? Interesting. All right. Where's it going? Over there? Okay. There's nowhere for them to go just yet. Alright, yeah, there is.
New colonists have arrived.
Uh-oh. May have sent them in a little too early. Okay. We're doing pretty good. We've got a storm on the way. Um, all right, and we're scanning another one of these anomalies.
Research complete.
Okay, so all of a sudden I've got 10 anomalies to check, which means I got to make some rovers. So I've started making rovers. Where are we at here? So rover, you have to get that through the exploration tab. Like you have to research to be able to do that. And yeah, but I need a few of those guys. And I'm trying to survive too. I've got 17 hours. Apparently these guys don't have any water. That's a problem. So the further expansion of the colony, there is a petition among our growing religious communities to proclaim Mars a holy land. This is a sensitive subject, could stir some controversy. So, such a great idea, religious, other moral penalty, moral boost, not Church of the Ark. This is absurd. Religion has no place. Comfort religious column set to 0. Yeah, I mean, we're just going to go with this one. And then, of course, Metatron.
Metatron has given us access to the knowledge of the stars and opportunities to grow and become stronger. But the peaceful times are over, it says. And now it will test our ability to adapt and survive.
So Metatron has evaluated our ways and has chosen the harshest adversity for us. The ion storms will descend upon our colony like a scourge and will deprive us of our greatest power and technologies, our machines which sustain our lives. Adapt, expand, evolve. These are its words. Ion storms target your colony and disable all out-dome buildings in their radius. Colonists and in-dome buildings are unaffected. Create redundant systems to circumvent the ion storms. Okay, so it looks like I've got this bubble of energy going on over here, which is just destroying everything not functioning. So I think that's what they're going to end up doing. So currently I make a lot of power, so I'm okay.
Breakthrough discovered.
Lasers! I got lasers. Alright, I can put those on. So give me a minute to do that. Alright, and now for the... Let's see if I did it right. So we've got a cold wave going for a day. We've got a meteorite shower going for a day. And we have an ion storm. And yeah, hopefully we got enough power. As you can see, the environment has frozen. Got like this little warm spot right here. A couple of warm spots here, just basically enough to touch each
Research
place,
complete.
but also to see why did it freeze? That shouldn't have froze. Did that one freeze? No. Those ones are okay. I'm just checking to make sure my water is good. Right. So I still have lots of oxygen, lots of water. So that's good. This is the alien structure. We completed it. Okay, that's good. Processing room. What do we got here? Nothing. Can I land?
Breakthrough discovered.
Interplanetary learning. Spires. All the way from Earth? Really? I suppose. All right. Got gravity engineering, interplanetary learning. Cold waves, another 14 hours. Seem to be surviving so far. So I guess that means that I'm surviving
Resources are
Mars. Oh no, we're running out of power. Okay. Now, I did just start a nuclear power plant. So hopefully that'll crank things up, which it did. There's no power in that one, but there's power in this one. Alright, this must have just cleared up, which it did. So now we're in the positive. Nice. Alright.
Meteor incoming.
And nice.
Meteor incoming.
Oh, looks like that's going to get cut off.
Research complete.
Martian aerodynamics.
Meteor incoming.
Come on, laser that thing. Oh, failed to
Meteor
laser that one.
incoming.
Looks like I should have built a few more lasers up here.
Anomaly found. Meteor incoming. Meteor incoming.
There they go.
Our scientists have observed Metatron's behavior closely and believe they can predict the arrival of ion storms.
Some of the scientists even suspect that the alien megastructure purposely gave us hints by changing its energy signature slightly before creating an ion storm. If they are right, then it seems we are looked upon like pupils by a stern tutor. Ion storm prediction tech has become available. That would become handy, wouldn't it? So let's see here.
No active research.
And We'll eventually get that Mars Nouveau. New milestone achieved, 500 colonists.
Electrostatic dust storm approaching.
I think I'm basically getting to kind of the ability to push. So I'm probably going to end up
Research
just
complete.
building out in all three of these areas.
New colonists have arrived.
Okay, so now we've got a meteor storm, electrostatic dust storm. As you can see, this is the overall bases. Make sure we have great fireworks when we go to Mars, right?
Anomaly analyzed. Resources are low.
Emerge victorious, remade, and stronger. This is the gift of Metatron, the messenger.
The messenger wishes to increase this strain on us even further. It is about to unleash a massive ion storm. We, as always, have to endure. Next wave will send out a large number of ion clouds. All right. Okay, so now I think I'm getting it more into the end game. I've got 1, 2, 3, plus a bunch of areas to scan, like anomalies to scan, all over the map here. So we'll see. Hopefully it'll work out. All right, so I've got 1,000 colonists. So I ended up getting a reward for it, which is this fancy light show. Yay. All right. So we're getting close to the end here. Uh-oh, got a fracture. And I've pretty much maxed out my passengers. I've maxed out so I've got 1.2, like 1,200 people. I have 600 space. Out of these people, I have 540 Martian born, so they're making babies. So these will fill up. In fact, if you look over here, this base, I'm building these bioroid type guys. Okay, here we go.
We have endured a lot more than Metatron expected from a young, inexperienced species like ours. But endurance is not enough. It wants more. It wants us to grow, to become even better.
Its final task for us is to make a mark of progress, an effigy of our readiness to evolve, and an example for the rest of our species to follow. But we fail to do this within a reasonable time, we would fail. The Project Morpheus tech has become available. Construct the Project Morpheus wonder within 20 souls to successfully complete the mystery. done. So Project Morpheus. So we create this unit and there it is. Let's do it in one.
Milestone achieved. Research complete.
Yay! Ah, so satisfying.
Breakthrough discovered.
There it is.
The messenger of the stars vanishes as abruptly as it had arrived. We are left alone, still shaken by the incredible events we've just survived. But the gift of Metatron burns deeply inside each and every one of us. The realization of our inner strength and incredible potential.
All right. I'm noticing I have a bit of lag. Sorry about that, but I'm going to do this anyway. The alien megastructure is gone without an explanation for the goal of its mission, no more than it already told us. We are still clueless about the nature of the cosmos that awaits us beyond the cradle of our solar system. Would it really be that deadly and unwelcoming, as the megalith warned? What's really out there? Probably this was just another devious trick of the artifact and its mysterious creators. It shows us the potential for expansion and to plant the seed of our curiosity inside of us. Once one could say that humankind didn't need any of the challenges and gifts of Metatron, that we were strong and inquisitive enough to on our own. But it's true that now our craving for exploration and expansion has been fueled even more. So we have completed Megatron's challenges, mystery is over, and we've gained a new technology, large-scale excavation. So there we go, that's the mission. And as you can see, the stats pretty good. Let's take a quick look at the rest of the base. So we'll start out with this small base over here. See, we are building synthetic humans. And another base over here.
Anomaly analyzed.
Another base over here. And of course, the main base. The whopping 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 domes. And there we go. There was the mission of Metatron. Thank you. I'm Lunar Caveman, and have a great day.